Hey YouTubers, it's Rob Moffat. Guys, today we're doing an experiment. We're going to see if we can cover up some faded and peeling car trim with duct tape and see how easy it is to do and see how long it'll last. This is my Moon Rover, my old 94 Corolla. Some of you probably are familiar with it. It's been in some of my videos. This is a paint job from about a year ago. And the paint job turned out pretty decent. I got the cheapest one they had. This is just the enamel paint, it's not the urethane. And when they were done, it looked pretty good, but there was one problem. It's a trim. If you look here, the trim is, unlike almost all cars, it's stainless steel, and in my case, it's covered with a black paint. And since it's 26 years old, it's starting to peel, and the only really good way to fix it is to remove all of this paint and then prime it and then put some good metal paint on it and then seal it and then wax it. And I can do all that, but I just don't have any place to do it. I live here in an apartment. I've got new cars on both sides of me. My neighbors would get a little upset. You're not supposed to do it anyway. And also, I've got some paint that's starting to come off here. So what could I do? I was thinking, as an experiment. Now, I can hear some people unsubscribing right now. I can hear those clicking. This is an experiment. I know it's kind of ghetto, kind of redneck, but I said, you know what? I'm kind of interested. How would this work? Could I cover it up with duct tape? How long would it last? And I was surprised at how easy the duct tape went on. And I'm going to find out how long it lasts, because that's what I did. I went ahead, I found some duct tape in the house. This is probably the worst duct tape I could have used. It's got a bunch of holes on it. But this was just an experiment. I want to see how easy it goes on and how long it lasts. And I was really surprised how quick it was to put on the trim. And also, I put on trim on the top where it's curved. I was surprised how well it went over the curves. This is a close-up. You're not going to be looking at this as a close-up. I just wanted to cover up that shiny part coming through the black that you could see from a block away. And if you were 5 feet away, you're not really going to notice this. This is the front door, you see? You see the difference? It's already starting to look better. That's the front door. And it goes on super easy. I used simple, inexpensive duct tape. I didn't use Gorilla tape and the razor blade. And you just put the edge to meet the seam and then flip it over and then take a razor blade and start cutting. And this is the first one I've ever done. So you can see how poorly I put it on here. You see it's not matching the trim right here. This can be folded down, that's not a problem. But there's some frayed. I didn't have a sharp razor, so this is the first one I've done. I can use better tape and I can get better at this, but just to show you what it looks like. Easy to peel off. And when you're done, you don't have that piece of metal shining through the black paint. Now the top one, it's curved. I didn't know how well that would work. And same process, you put it on. This one I just wrapped over the gutter and then wrapped it under the bottom, and it went all the way down to the mirror. And this can be pushed in and the door shuts over it. It looks pretty smooth. Now I do have one part right here. It's been about a week. There's like a little bubble here, and so the tape didn't go on square, and it wasn't pressed on, so there's like a little bubble there. So next day I come back after pressing out and it's bubbled up again. But everything else is still holding up good. It's been a week in the sun. Now I had a piece of metal trim here that also had some paint missing, and I did the same process. Doesn't look too bad. Like I said, if I used a different duct tape, it would make all the world the difference. Now, this, let's see. Bloop. I was thinking too, is there any tape you could put over a person's face that's starting to get some wrinkles? So we can this is some overspray from when the car was painted, but you can no longer see those big patches of metal sticking through the black paint. This is right where it's starting to bubble up right there. But everything else looks fine. So this is what it looks like from about 6 feet away. I think it's worth, if it lasts 6 months, I'll be happy. If it lasts a year, I'll be even more happy. But it only takes 10 minutes to do, and the more you do it, the quicker and easier it goes on. So it's something to think about. We'll see how long it lasts, and I'll be interested to hear what the comments are. This is an experiment. I don't recommend this. I recommend you paint, and I would paint if I had a place to do it. But I thought I would see what happened. All right, guys. Put out new videos every week. Been doing it for 13 years. Got over 800 videos. Got a bunch of cool people down here I feature on my channel. No relation to me. You want to check them out. Got a bunch of cool playlists on different things down below. And like I said, I do this every week. And always something interesting. You never know what I'm going to have. Hope that was something interesting to you guys. And you don't get too upset because it's not the right way to do it. But I thought, what the heck? I was surprised how quickly it went on and how easy it was to do. It was very, very simple. All right, guys, take care. See you out there.